其实我穿上汉服，我有一种莫名的自信，因为可能就是我本身是比较丰满的女性，然后在唐朝的时候也是大家的就是这种女性都是比较丰满的。
这时候我穿上汉服，我就觉得我是村里面最帅了。
恢复了这个，感觉可以增强一下我们的自尊心。
This is a Han outing. Renaissance fair meets national pride. People dress up in centuries-old fashion while playing games and taking part in ancient Han Chinese traditions. But for many people here, it's not just a one-day outing. They want to revive traditional Han clothing and turn it into everyday fashion.
现在的话，基本上是上班啊、下班啊、逛超市啊，还有就是出去买菜呀、跟朋友一起出去玩啊，基本上汉服我都会穿。我穿汉服出去的话，别人说的最多的就是你是不是穿越的呀，对不对？完了是不是这个唱戏的呀？是不是来这个拍电影的呀？因为好多人就把汉服定义为这个古装，那是因为汉服断代太久，因为我觉得汉族人他也要有自己的民族服饰，为什么我们汉族没有自己的衣服？
Li Shu is part of the Hanfu movement in China, a group of mostly young people who want to spark a modern renaissance of ethnic Han culture and clothing. Han people are one of the 56 officially recognized ethnic groups in China, and they make up almost 92% of the country. But in spite of being the overwhelming majority, many in the Hanfu movement feel that their culture isn't represented enough in modern China. This claim goes back to the last dynasty that ruled China, the Qing. The Qing was a dynasty ruled by a smaller ethnic group from China's north, the Manchu. Although the Han were the majority, the Qing repressed Han culture, forcing them to take on traditional Manchu styles like haircuts with a shaved front and long ponytail called a queue. Many stereotypes the West still has about traditional Chinese culture and dress actually come from the Manchus, like this form-fitting slender dress, the qipao. It's what many people picture when they think of a stereotypical Chinese dress, but this is actually Manchu. While members of the movement say that Hanfu is just a fun way to celebrate their cultural identity, others call it a form of nationalism.
My name is Kevin Carrico. I'm a senior lecturer in Chinese studies. Having spent over a year talking with people interested in this movement, everybody, unanimously bought into extremely unlikely conspiracy theories that made me feel that this, movement has some, very deep issues that go along with its very pretty packaging.
Like any great internet conspiracy, there's a connection to President George W. Bush. After photos from the 2001 APEC summit in Shanghai showed world leaders posing in Manchu clothing, debates raged on the Chinese internet about Manchu culture being used to represent China internationally. Some even calling it a secret Manchu plot to usurp the Han Chinese. Users online started to design how they would envision Han clothing, basing the designs on clothing from Han majority dynasties and Chinese period dramas to create what's now known as Hanfu. The movement was mostly online until an electrician named Wang Letian wore Hanfu in public in 2003. Since then, this cultural movement has spread to almost every major city in China. The Chinese government has even created an official Chinese dress national holiday, widely seen as a celebration of Hanfu, linking national Chinese identity closer to ethnic Han culture.
The idea that now Hanfu can equal Chinese clothing, I think, does not bode well for ethnic diversity in China.
But others say this is just part of a group of young people looking for a sense of identity.
National identity is really a socially constructed concept. For example, this Hanfu situation, I'm not sure how much is about nationalism, how much is about fantasy. I mean, if you came to China in 1960s, regardless you're male, female, younger or older generation, you wear exactly the same clothes. It's exactly the same color, blue color. And then you see the 80s, and people start to have the sense of what Western taste looks like. And the jean became popular, especially the flat leg jeans. So now we are facing a time people have a variety of the choice, but they're also looking for a sense of belonging. So the state try to promote this nationalism or patriotic education. You also have a commercial process going on here. And then you also have this very like a generation who became more individualistic. They are looking for their own identity. So all of these three shaped together, you start to see kind of like a revival of Chinese culture.
刚开始的时候内心会有点感觉，感觉有点很胆小、很胆怯，有点害怕，因为我们也时间长了，脸皮也厚了，所以穿着出去就不会去在乎别人怎么看、怎么想。